Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
You know, the league seems pretty serious about creating more parity between the teams. A big sign of that was the last CBA, where the NBA more than tripled the amount of revenue sharing between the big market and the small market teams. The little guys, I think, are in a much better position now than they were a few years ago.
And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow.
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Jordan and Durant sends it back.
Now, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
And most NBA teams now can turn a profit with the revenue sharing and still field a competitive team.
And I think that's really important, that you try to balance it out between the large market teams and the smaller market teams. Clearly, revenue creation is different when you're in a bigger market versus a smaller one. So with the tougher luxury tax and revenue sharing, the size of your market is a little bit mitigated. And so therefore, everybody has a better chance to be competitive.
Yeah, that's smart basketball. You foul and you send a very poor free throw shooter to the line.
Yeah, I think that's just smart. I mean, especially the way he's been throwing it down, make him earn it at the stripe.
And George, here we go. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Oh, no question. And he loves to attack the rim, doesn't he?
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Kemp dishes to Irving. No good. Rose with some nice D. Seattle trails by 6. Durant the pass to Harris. Great D that time from Kemp. On the wing, Irving. Defended by George. Irving, a screen on Harris. Here's Dawkins. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And Atlanta leads by 8.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Rose gets to Gasol. Here's Pat. He's covered by Rose.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
The first one falls.
Well, they're making the defense pay for some of those unnecessary fouls here in the second half. If a team is going to foul you and they won't play defense without fouling you, then make them pay. Cash in from the line.
Seattle trails by 8. There's the dish to Harris. Puts up the baby hook. Another shot. It's Gasol missing. Here's Pat. He's got 6. From 10 feet out, Seattle grabs the miss. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Rose attacking, no luck.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
The feed to Irving. And Dawkins slams it in.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Dawkins. Nance comes in for Kemp. Wilkins is checked in for Irving. And it's Drexler in for Michael Jordan.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He has 11 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Well, he's been playing a very energetic brand of defense, Clark. You got to love it.
After a first half where he had just 1 turnover, fellas, things have changed in the second. They're starting to pile up on him now.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Durant against Wilkins. Durant dishes to Harris. It's stolen by Nance. And here's Drexler. Outside Wilkins. Back to Drexler. From outside the arc. The putback and the slam by Blake Griffin. And Atlanta leads by 10. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Atlanta.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Durant against Wilkins. Takes a three. Rebound, Atlanta. Pack's got his third rebound on the night.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for two.
Hitting around 92% of their free throws overall, you've got to love that kind of efficiency. Good volume at the line, but they're knocking them down. I mean, you make 9 out of 10, you're going to win a lot of ball games.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Kevin Durant. Durant's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Here's Pack. 8 points for him. Griffin attacking. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his third rebound on the night. Feeds it to Durant. His three-pointers off the mark. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? Just a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawlessly to set up that alley-oop.
On the floor for Seattle. They've got Paul George. Durant is out there with Anthony. Then there's Teague. And it's Iguodala in at the two-guard spot. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hack. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Dawkins checked in for Blake Griffin. Now here's Teague. And here's Iguodala outside. And Dawkins pulls it down.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
It's DeRozan with the drive. And George with the block. And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Pack passes to Ross. Shot from free throw range. And he connects with the jumper. And Atlanta leads by 11. Now here's Durant. From deep, Iguodala. Again, Iguodala missing. Atlanta with the ball. From 10 feet out. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's Seattle with the ball. Tipped away. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line.
It's been a solid outing for Ross. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Atlanta making some changes. Irving comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Pat. Seattle trails by 15. Teague with a clean look. That three off the mark.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Jordan kicks to Ross. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's 13 points now for Terrence Ross. And here's Iguodala outside. Cannot hit. And Atlanta will come the other way.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint. Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot, excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Parsons checked in for Seattle. Leonard comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Kemp dishes to Jordan. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Atlanta making a switch here. Pax checked in.
Guys, this is the second season since the league returned to a 2-2-1-1-1 finals format. It was a unanimous decision at the time, and I haven't sensed any regrets. The feeling was, and continues to be, that the top seed deserves to have Game 5 at home.
They double him with George. At the elbow, Irving. And that one's good. And Atlanta leads by 20.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Here's Pat. Teague covering and stolen by Parsons. From the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Michael Jordan on the wing. Knocks it loose. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Kemp. Good defense by Iguodala.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Teague for 3. Pack grabs the board. Pack's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Irving drives in. Good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Here comes Jeff Teague. Here's Iguodala. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Not really the shot they were looking for, but still they got it to go.
Atlanta leading by 20. Here's Jordan. Great D that time from Leonard.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And George gets it to go.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
George has gone 3 for 5 from the field. The drive by Jordan. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Seattle trails by 17.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it and the other didn't. Huge margin of victory for Atlanta.
Steve, I agree. And, I think the attitude was very impressive. And, Clark, you had talked about this before the game. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They put a tremendous performance in terms of effort and intensity, and they deserve to win this one.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Kemp. DeRozan comes in for Irving. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Jordan. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Pack. Green kicks to Jordan. That's good. And Atlanta leads by 21.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Parsons' shot is off.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
And Green gets it to go. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
And so Atlanta